Hi, this is Kath Gammack, Rig Market Analyst, with a snapshot of the offshore rig market for week ending 25th of February. First up, new contracts and extensions. Trillion Energy and Romanian rig owner GSP entered into a contract for the provision and operation of Jack-Up Uranus for 7 wells, 2 of which are recompletions in the SASB field in the Black Sea. Operations are expected to commence in July and run for around 7 months, thereby taking rig availability to January or February of 2023. The operator has options for a further 7 to 10 additional wells in the same field under the same contractual conditions. If the options are exercised, the rig would not become available until sometime during the third quarter of 2023. The rig is currently operating for Black Sea Oil and Gas, with an expected end date in early June. The rig will likely head to Constanta for some maintenance and contract preparations before mobilising for Trillion. Shell exercised a 1-well option to keep Jack-Up Valaris 122 working in the UK North Sea. Rig availability has been pushed out into June this year. However, the operator still has 4 optional wells, which could keep the rig operational into March 2023. Valaris has executed a new 3-year deal with subsidiary ARO Drilling for the provision and operation of Jack-Up Valaris 140. The contract is in conjunction with ARO Drilling signing a new 3-year contract with Saudi Aramco. The contract is expected to kick off in March, thereby keeping the rig occupied through first quarter of 2025. The rig has been idle in Bahrain since the end of 2021, when it completed its last contract with Saudi Aramco. Moving on to rigs on the move. Saipem managed ultra-deepwater drillship Santorini arrived in the US Gulf of Mexico from South Korea a week ago and is nearing its first location in the Green Canyon area. Eni has the rig contracted for 660 days and will initially use the rig for P&A activities. The drillship will not become available until December of 2023. Moving on to drilling activities. The Petroleum Safety Authority Norway granted Aker BP consent to use Jack-Up Maersk Integrator for well intervention operations and as living quarters on Hod B and Valhall Flank South. As part of the rig swap deal, Maersk Integrator will undertake Jack-Up Maersk Reacher's remaining work scope, plus an additional 8-month term. The rig is currently undergoing contract preparations at Amafjorden in Norway, where it has been stacked since November of 2021. Contract commencement is expected soon, which will keep the rig occupied until the new 5-year deal with Aker BP commences in January of 2023. OMV New Zealand has commenced its drilling campaign at the Maui B platform using Valaris 249, ex-Valaris Gorilla 7. The rig arrived offshore New Zealand in January, having been transported from Dundee in Scotland. The rig is now jacked up, integrated with the production platform and with preparations complete. The project will utilise and no longer producing wells from the Maui B platform to access additional natural gas. OMV committed to a 5-well campaign, including some sidetracks, with first production expected later this year. The programme has an estimated duration of around 400 days, thereby keeping the rig busy until March of 2023. Deepwater Semi Valaris MS1 has completed the Eni Woolly Butt P&A campaign. The programme in permit WA-25-L commenced in November last year, and the rig is now anchored off Dampier, where it will be hot stacked until commencement of the single well programme for Western Gas, which is scheduled for June. The target is the Sasanoff-1 exploration well in permit WA-519-P, with an expected duration of around 25 days. AGR is the well management company for this job. Thereafter, the rig will move to the Stairway 1 well in permit AC/P50 for operator Santos. This short well is the precursor to the 450-day programme in the Barossa field, which is expected to start in July, keeping the rig busy until October of 2023. Valaris has also reported there is a follow-on contract with an undisclosed customer offshore Australia commencing in October of 2023 and lasting until August of 2024. However, this deal is subject to a positive final investment decision. Moving on to repairs, modifications and inspections. Seadrill ultra-deepwater drillship West Carina has arrived at Tenerife, where it will undergo reactivation, upgrades and its 5-year special periodic survey, prior to its upcoming multi-year contract with Petrobras. It is expected the rig will mobilise to Brazil in August. The West Carina will join ultra-deepwater drillship West Jupiter, which will also undergo upgrades, and its SPS for its 1,040-day contract with Petrobras, scheduled to begin in November. The operator has an additional 180-day option, however, also has the right to terminate the contract after the 580th day of the firm term. The arrival of Valesto Energy jackup Naga 5 in Singapore has been delayed due to cases of COVID being detected on board. Departure from Labuan is not now expected to occur until end of February. The rig will enter Keppel's shipyard for around 2 months and is available thereafter for hire. Moving on to rigs stacking or retiring. Jackup Valaris 37 is, as expected, retired from its fleet. The rig last operated for Saudi Aramco, however, has been cold stacked in Bahrain since September of 2021. The rig, ex-Arch Rowan, was a Laterno Class 116C design that entered service in 1981. Moving on to other rig news. Odfjell Drilling is to take over management of harsh environment jackup West Linnaeus from North Atlantic Drilling Limited. The deal will be official when regulatory approvals, such as a change of duty holder under the AOC, is approved by the Norwegian authorities. This is expected by 1st of October 2022. Ship Finance International owns the rig, having purchased it from North Atlantic Drilling Limited in early 2014. The rig has been working in the Ekofisk field offshore Norway for ConocoPhillips since May 2014 and is under contract with the operator through 2028. And finally, ultra-deepwater drillship Noble Globetrotter 2 has been on standby in South Timbalair in Block 89 since just before mid-January. However, it is scheduled to return to work for Shell in the US Gulf of Mexico towards the end of February or early March. Following damage sustained by Hurricane Ida, the rig underwent almost 90 days of repair work between September and December of 2021. However, thereafter the rig returned to work and completed a short stay in the Mississippi Canyon Block 809 before moving to the current stack location. Shell has the rig firmly committed until September of 2023. That's it for this week. Thanks for listening, and I hope you found this of interest.